We're in Home Goods, and they've gotten a lot of new Halloween stuff out. Kevin likes the sign that says broom parking.
Well, it's 3 like old wooden brooms.
And
I like the girl.
I like the big gnome, but there's a pumpkin behind him, and then they have
Oh, they got another big gnome.
a bunch of metal figures. Yeah, they've gotten a lot in, and we were just here last week. So this time of year, I'm sure it drives Kevin crazy, although he hasn't complained at all. You have to check once a week. He is cute. And he has like a hairy, like a sorting hat. Why don't you go straight down this aisle, because there's some more stuff down there. Oh, look at the legs on this one. I love his long legs. The long skinny ones.
I wonder if those go up that high.
You know what? I bet yes, because it says it's extendables.
Yeah.
So they all go up like that. So I'm going to show you some more stuff up here. Of course, they have wreaths and stuff like that, and they'll be getting more out. Oh, there's stuff down here too. Kevin, I see some of my cups.
They have Christmas stuff.
Look, there's some of my cups over there, but the ones that I'm... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, give thanks. Ooh, my sister would love this. She plans on painting some pumpkins just like that. That is $14.99.
That one looks like a sitting on
Those are cute though for your front porch. I actually was wanting like a pink pumpkin, and there's a pink one right there. But she acted like she didn't want it to be breakable. See, there's a bunch of pink ones. She was acting like she didn't want it to be breakable because I think she just wants to be able to throw it in the closet at the end of the year. But the pretty ones are breakable. I like that one too. It said it lights up.
That's a nice size mug.
That is a nice mug.
Actually, I could put all 4 fingers in there. I might get that.
Yeah, I think you should. $3.90. You need to get that for $4. You need to get that.
I like big.
I love that. Look at the pumpkin down here with his mouth open, and he has a gnome on top. See, here's one of my mugs. If you like my mugs, then now's the look. There's Sally. Now's the time of year to come.
You see the surfer?
Yeah.
Look at that tree.
Oh, here's more of my mugs.
I think you got that one.
I have her. Yes, and I love that.
There's another one with the birds. I think you just got that one.
Yes, I just got this one last week. And I have the one, there's a bat over
I
there.
don't recognize this one. Maybe you have it.
I do. See, like this one, I have this one. I counted, I have 18 of these cups. See, here's a ton of these,
Look at these.
and I have all these.
They're like little
That's nice. Acorns and leaves and pumpkins.
We're
Yeah,
making little cakes out of them.
yeah, that's nice. You need to get that for her.
Black
Yeah,
one.
I want you to
but
get
she
it.
needs coffee cup.
I still want you to get that for her. She will think that's funny. I don't have this one.
I thought you did have that.
No.
No, you got that one.
Yes, I need this one.
Hold on. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
I know you get excited.
I get very
But
excited.
have you got the pug and the pumpkin?
I have the pug. There's one in the back I don't have. Oh my gosh. The one in the very, very back.
This one?
Yep.
Oh.
You know what? I do have that one too.
Say, I think you do.
I want another one.
Oh, okay.
I hate to tell Kevin this, but the one that he just picked up, I paid a lot for because I got it off eBay. It was like 20 bucks on eBay. This is called Cobwebs and Cauldrons.
I tell you what, that's another nice mug.
It is. You can get you another one if you want. I don't care. You can use one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Look how cute this plate is. Oh.
That is cute.
That is adorable. Yeah, that
You see
is
the trick-or-treat
so
platter?
cute. Yes, that's
Do
cute.
you have that cup with the cats and the skull? I don't remember this one.
Yes, I just got it last year.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
remember that one.
Yeah.
Do you have the one with the tree branches in the back?
Let's see. It's hard to see. Yes, because it has the... You know what? I don't think I do.
You have one like that, but I don't know if it's that particular
I don't think
color.
I do have
Yeah,
that.
you can get it.
I think you should get it because I don't think I do. Home Goods, you always have to check these carts because the carts always have. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that one too.
That one and the Grim Reaper.
This is stuff that they haven't had time to put out, or maybe I like the Grim Reaper.
Physique.
I like that one more. So this is just a lot of stuff that they haven't had time to put out.
$5.
Oh, yeah, this is cute. Look how cute that is. But then they,
That one too, though.
this is a, yeah, you can get whatever you want.
I got a couple of
There's even a Jack Skellington right there.
What's that? Date lazy soup?
Pumpkin peep mugs. What are those? What is that, Kevin? Oh, they're just...
Those lily mugs.
That's neat looking. Those look vintage.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to drink out of them.
No, they look vintage. Because our Kohl's is getting Sephora really,
Sephora.
yeah, it actually says, when Kevin stops up here, I'll show you. It actually says Sephora, and it has the black and white Sephora stripes.
It says opening soon.
Yeah. We have a box to open for you, and this box it's been on its own little adventure today. Sheila had this box sent to us, and instead of Kevin got notification. It was supposed to be delivered at 12:25 at the front door, they said. Sheila got notification, hey, your package has been delivered. I told her, we have cameras on the front porch. It wasn't delivered. I mean, we've been here, it's not here. So I told Sheila, I said, I guarantee I know what they did. I guarantee every time it's a different delivery person, they don't pay any attention.
They just see the first letter of the street and the house number.
And the house number, which matches it's the same number as a house around the corner, and it has the same first letter. So they delivered, long story short, I told Sheila, I said, we're gonna walk up. We're gonna go up around the corner. And we walked up there, and I had to knock on the door, and I told the guy, I said, this is gonna sound really odd, but this box has my name on it. And he just kind of laughed. He said, I believe you, take it. And I said, well, we live around the corner, and I said, I think our mail gets switched a lot. And he said, I hadn't even checked to see. So anyway, this box went on its own adventure. So Sheila has sent us cookies. Yay for cookies. These are called Bunt, It's a Cookie. And this says, yeah, Bunt, It's a Cookie. And so it doesn't say on here where they are located. I know that Sheila ordered us a theme. These are like Halloween themed cookies. So if they don't have the names on here, Sheila sent them to me. Let me look. I haven't even looked at Sheila's message because she sent me, okay. She sent me descriptions of each one. So what
and the address on here is her address, so it's not the company address.
Oh, it's Sheila's address. Okay, so there is a cookie, butter, and scream.
Is it New H? NH is New Hampshire, right?
New Hampshire.
Yeah,
that's where they're from. New
Hampshire.
That's
where they shipped them from.
There is a cookie, butter, and scream.
Oh.
Oh wow! They're actually in a plastic, a caramel apple harvest, a Black Friday dessert. Am I missing one?
Here,
Black. Let's
see.
PSB. PSB might be pumpkin spice. That is huge. What is that one called?
It doesn't have a name on it.
Oh, there's like no name at all.
That one looks like a monster.
Like it is not labeled at all.
No.
Okay.
Did she order a monster? Because that looks like a monster.
She ordered a PSB, which would be like pumpkin spice butter, maybe.
That's what you're thinking.
And then cookie, butter, and scream, Black Friday dessert cup, and caramel apple harvest.
That's the cup.
I guess it's in a cup.
Yeah, that's a cup.
Because
yeah, they didn't label it. I don't know why companies do that.
Sheila wondered. She said, if they're not labeled, I'm going to send you the descriptions. There's literally no label on them at all. So you don't even know like anything about them. But this is huge. Mm-hmm. This is absolutely massive. This one has a golden Oreo on top. That one.
This one looks like a lemon Oreo. This one is a chocolate one.
Yeah. So what I will do is I will look at Sheila's descriptions.
Maybe go to the website.
And I will go to their website because I'm sure they have pictures on their website. They show some pictures there. This is what they look like out of the package. They're absolutely massive. So thank you very much to Sheila.
It's like 2 pounds.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like 2 pounds. So I'm very excited. We're both very excited to try these. I think it's awesome that this is like a Halloween theme. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So you will see the review hopefully before too long. Kevin and I just had we're having an interesting discussion, and I wanted to make you all part of it. There's boxes behind us because we went to Ashley's place and she had ordered a huge cat condo for Wednesday, and so I said, I'll take those boxes if you don't want them because I'll put them in the attic for Christmas. We just went in Walgreens, and our Walgreens has nothing. So like other Walgreens
I think they had a thing of candy corn.
Yeah, but that's it. Like other Walgreens have their Nightmare Before Christmas stuff out and all that. Our Walgreens has absolutely nothing. So we were going out the door and Kevin saw the Dixie cups. And for the people in the United Kingdom, Dixie cups are little paper cups that you would keep in the bathroom to, after you brush your teeth, you would wash your mouth out with water.
If you have a water cooler, it's those little cups like a water cooler would have.
But I told Kevin, I said, I remember when my mom used to keep those Dixie cups in a dispenser in the bathroom when my nieces would spend the night, Jessie and Sydney, and they'd brush their teeth and rinse their mouth out. But I told Kevin, I said, I don't rinse my mouth out with water anymore. When I brush my teeth, and then immediately after I brush my teeth, I use mouthwash. And after I use the mouthwash, I spit it out and I'm finished. So I don't rinse with water. And Kevin's like, oh, really? He said, I do. So or is this rinsing with water going on? After mouthwash?
No, after I brush. I brush and then take a little swig of water and swish it around and spit. And then I get another little drink just because I'm thirsty. And
do you do that out of habit?
No,
I mean, why do you feel like you need to...
It gets rid of the spit out of my mouth. And if I've knocked loose any little particles or anything, it knocks it loose. I mean, I spit them out.
Okay, so I want to know how many people...
And then I mouthwash.
How many people rinse with water? If you brush and use mouthwash, how many of you still rinse with water? I think it's kind of redundant. I don't see any point. But that's me. I would be interested if you do both of those things. Now, if you only brush, it doesn't count. You have to brush and rinse with mouthwash. But I want to know how many of you all do that. We were just talking about this in the car. So you know what? I'm going to put, this is a couple days later, but I'm going to put this video clip after what we were talking about so that it's all together. So that
makes it fresh.
So that it makes sense. So I asked you the question in the car. I said, do you rinse with water after you brush your teeth? Because I don't.
And I always do.
I floss, and then I brush, and then I use mouthwash, and I spit my mouthwash out, and that's it. That's the end of my routine. Kevin flosses. You floss, and then you brush, and then he rinses with water.
And then I mouthwash.
And then he uses mouthwash. Okay, so Kevin is reading. Where are you reading?
This literally just came out for an article, I don't know. It's in Today.
And on Today, that's like the Today Show.
I don't know. Is that what the Today Show is?
Yeah, that's the Today. So he read this article, and I want him to tell you this is what doctors are saying, and he'll tell you who said it. But this is what they're saying. You should do.
They're saying it's more effective if you floss, use mouthwash, and then brush your teeth. And after you brush your teeth, don't rinse, just spit, and that's it. Because they're saying that when you're brushing your teeth, the chemicals in the toothpaste get released and spread all over your teeth, and you leave them there because it helps to protect your teeth up to 4 hours. So who knew?
So neither one of us have been
floss, mouthwash. Well, they're saying that if you mouthwash after you brush, you're washing away all those chemicals, the protective things in the toothpaste. Which makes sense.
I tell you what, though, I did not grow up using mouthwash. It wasn't something that we bought. Did your family buy mouthwash?
No, not really.
And you know what? I think my mom probably used mouthwash, but she didn't buy it for us. So as kids, we were like, she was buying us toothpaste, but she wasn't buying us mouthwash. And I don't think that's not something I ever bought for Andrew and Ashley, except for when they had braces, and we would buy them fluoride.
Right.
Fluoride. It's just not something that I think parents think about buying for their kids. At least our family never did.
It also says on here that mouthwash is important because brushing your teeth only cleans about 25% of your mouth.
So they're saying...
So your tongue, your cheek, you're not brushing your teeth or your tongue, and all of your gum and all that stuff. They're saying make sure you use mouthwash because that covers the rest of it.
That's a whole new question. Do you brush your tongue? Because I do.
I do too.
I absolutely brush my tongue. If you don't brush your tongue, I would highly recommend you brush your tongue. Now, some people have those tongue brushes, which I know they're effective. The scrapers, yes.
I don't like those.
I know they're effective, but it just grosses me out. For some reason, it just totally disgusts me. But now, I do brush my tongue. So when I'm finished brushing my teeth and everything, the last thing I brush is my tongue before I spit out. But I never used mouthwash as a kid, but I do think mouthwash is helpful to prevent plaque from forming on your teeth.
And flossing.
I really do.
All that stuff is good.
Yes, but I really do think that there's not enough importance put on mouthwash. I specifically buy the tartar control. I just buy Great Value or Equate. It's Equate Walmart brand, but I do buy the tartar control, and I do think it helps from plaque forming on your teeth.
Yeah.
So I was saying in last week's video how wiped out Walmart was. So I figured I would show you as we see things where they're wiped out. I'm going to show you. Okay, so look, here's the beer.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, it is Labor Day weekend.
It's Labor Day weekend, but it was like this last weekend too. I promise you. Yes, it was like this last weekend. Okay, so here's the chips. A Labor Day weekend or not, this is how it's looked. We should have shown you the toys, but we didn't go over to the toys. It's okay. I can show you just though like in the grocery department. Huh? Oh yeah, we'll show you the water. We'll show you the water next. So here is the water. Now we usually buy Aquafina. They don't have any. None. So just, I mean, yeah, they have some if you want to deal with those tops, those lids that don't want to go on, but they're sold out of a ton. Okay, and now here's their energy drinks. So, I mean, look at this. This is where like the Gatorade, Powerade, Body Armor, those kind of drinks are. They're just wiped out completely. So we talked to you about the candy owl, how it's been wiped out. It's been like this for like a month. This is not a new thing. This isn't recent. This is like ongoing all the time. It looks like this constantly. And this, like this, empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty. Yeah, don't know what.
Meatballs.
Yeah, they've got some lots of meatballs. Oh, looking here at the potatoes. And the next one is like that. Yeah, the next one is like that too. More emptiness. Yeah, oh, the breakfast. Look at the breakfast stuff. I don't know if you can see because of the glare. There's nothing in here. Yeah, like literally nothing in here. And like up here where the Eggos are, the Eggo waffles, there's nothing in here. Today, Kevin is going to work on this metal earth kit. This is the USS Theodore Roosevelt CVN 71, and we'll show you. It is way up there, so almost as hard, almost to the limit as far as the how tough they are. So he's going to start on that. Oh, we have this one. Mm-hmm. Kevin's done that one. And have you done that dragon? I don't have the blue one. Not the blue one, but you have done a dragon that looks a lot like that. So Kevin has finished with this, and I didn't even notice when I showed this to you at the beginning that it actually says on here, bigger, more details, more fun. And it is big, because Kevin was like, okay, here it is. It's like, oh my gosh, that thing's huge. But it's really cool. And there's lots and lots of little planes on here. As a matter of fact, they actually give you almost too many planes, but it's awesome looking. And it's big, and it did take several hours for him to do this. But this is different than anything else he owns. We have a box to open for you. This is from Asma in Ohio. Asma has been keeping us on our toes lately, sending us stuff. Ooh, it looks like she sent, a bunch of chips. Giant Eagle. See, we do not have a Giant Eagle around us.
The name of the store?
Yeah, Giant Eagle. Yeah. Okay. So, and we love trying potato chips, especially salt and vinegar. That's the ones I like to try the most. So we have Giant Eagle, salt and vinegar, classic lightly salted, buffalo chicken dip.
And sour cream.
Oh, wow, this will be so much fun. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you very, very, very much. You've never heard of Giant Eagle? Oh, she told me she said, I'm going to send you, gosh, that's expensive, isn't it?
I can't see it. I don't have my glasses.
This is called the Hearthside Collection, the www.thehearthsidecollection.com. She told me, she said, I'm going to send you a decoration for fall. And she said, if you don't want to keep it, you can give it to your sister, because Jennifer has the farmhouse. Jennifer has a craftsy style in her home, and we don't. And I can tell you right now, I love this. I think this is beautiful, but I probably will give it to Jennifer, because I think that Jennifer will do something with
Put flowers
this.
or topiary or something in there.
Yes, I can totally see Jennifer, or you know how they have those things on the long stalks and they look like feathers or something. I can totally see Jennifer having this in her kitchen, on the front porch. I mean, the whole thing is just perfect for this. Screams Jennifer. So I think that's very, very nice that Asma saw this and thought of us and said, hey, if it's not your style, you can give it to your sister, and I don't mind at all. But that is really nice. But I think she is going to love this. So thank you.
Oh, how cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
I knew you would love that.
Yeah.
Well, whether you sit it on your inside or on your porch or whatever.
Yeah, it's deep enough where you can stick something
And that
out.
would, I think for the fall, I'd actually put it on the front porch and put my pumpkins on top. Because I ordered 3 pumpkins from Michael's, and they're the carving pumpkins.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm going to try to make them look like Mackenzie Child's pumpkins. So you could almost do the topiary on top of that.
So I had never heard of this Mackenzie Childs, and Jennifer told me about her. She had me look up her website. She does a lot with like
whimsical. She likes checks. She likes harlequin. She likes stripes.
If you search
And
for
she
her
likes-
stuff, it is awesome.
Mixing colors, and it's awesomely expensive.
Yeah.
And, Greenland Road. Greenland Road is like Mackenzie Child's, and it's expensive
because
too.
I've been to that Grandelin Road website,
And they're expensive.
and they're very expensive. So this is
so
from
just
Asma,
make it.
though.
I'm just gonna make it.
So yeah, so if Jennifer ends up with whatever she ends up doing with it, I will show you in a video.
Oh, you can do
later.
all kinds of stuff with it. You could change it for all kinds of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, you can change it for each holiday.
Yeah.
So right now we've been going up one of our normal roads, and traffic's backed up. So we're going really, really slow, and there's all kinds of traffic in front of us, and there's traffic behind us as well. And Kevin thought maybe there was a cyclist because a lot of times cyclists will get on that road. I wish they wouldn't, but they do. And so anyway, I wanted to show you why we were going so slow, because you probably wouldn't see this everywhere. You wouldn't see this like in the streets of New York. It's this great big piece of farm equipment. Kevin, you're gonna stop. Scares me to death. Yes, dear. Look at that.
It folds out to
It looks
fertilizer,
futuristic. It looks like
I think it's a
something.
fertilizer machine.
It looks like something from Mad Max.
It folds out.
We're down at the post office because we're supposed to have a box here, and so yesterday was a holiday. Yesterday was Labor Day, and so the post office, I don't know if it's that way in other states, but ours, they lock it, and at certain times of night they lock it because they had a problem with people wanting to go in there, people that didn't have a place to stay. They had an issue with people going in there, and I think they had an issue with people going in there smoking and everything, so they locked the door. It's like, okay, one person, a couple of people ruined it for everybody, so now they lock the door. But we've been working on this morning a recipe video for you all, because I know you like them. And so I've been doing a recipe this morning, but I want to tell you something that I think is weird about me. We do have a box here, by the way. You can put it in the back seat. Kevin and I had Alicia, I've got your envelope. I'm going to open it right now. something I think,
Canada.
huh?
The box is from
The
Canada.
box is from Canada. I believe that's the box that I was expecting. Alicia sent us coupons. Thank you very much. That's perfect timing because we're getting ready to go to the store. She sent me all kinds of coupons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. But Kevin and I were having this conversation, and I told him, I said, I think this is weird about me, and I wanted to know if any of you feel this way. We don't have a dishwasher, and so we renovated our kitchen, and when we renovated our kitchen, I mean, I don't even think it ever occurred to either one of us to add a dishwasher, because we could have easily done that. This house, where it was built in 1909, it did not originally come with a dishwasher, and so I grew up without one at all. Now Kevin grew up in what, a 60s home?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's parents, Kevin, you all find this is really cool, just as a side note. I think it's cool because so many people, especially if you're like in a military family, you move from place to place to place to place your whole life. Kevin's parents got married and bought this house where they live today. They're still there. And his dad is 82, or he'll be 82 this year. His dad will be 82 this year. And what year do you think they got married?
64, 5, somewhere in there.
I think that is really unique. I don't think that happens a lot these days, where they bought this house and it was a brand new house. It had just been built. No one else had ever lived there before. And so,
Yeah, it was a brand new house.
brand new house, and they're the only people.
I think they bought it for like $20,000 or $30,000, $20,000, something like that.
Isn't that crazy? And so they're the only family that's ever lived there. I think that is the coolest thing.
But you were talking about dishwashers. They had a dishwasher, but they had the first one was a portable one that was on wheels, and you rolled it up to the sink and you hooked this like rubber thing up to the faucet. And you turn your water on, and you put the drain hose in the sink to drain the water out. It was a great big, looked like a big freezer or something.
I remember.
And you open the top up to put your dishes in.
Okay, so we didn't have a dishwasher, and I was a little kid, so I would have to ask my dad if he remembered the situation, what the circumstances were. But for some reason, he bought a dishwasher, and I don't remember it lasting for 6 months in our house, because they were so used to doing the dishes. When you get used to doing them by hand, it's not a big deal. And frankly, just in all honesty, I feel like I get them cleaner. I feel like I get the dishes cleaner. And I've said this before, people are pre-washing their dishes before they put them in the dishwasher. Well, if you're already wiping the plate off, go ahead and wash the thing. Why?
They do have that one cycle that gets them really hot, though.
Really hot?
That probably sanitizes them.
Okay,
pretty
but
good,
tell people how hot I wash mine in.
I like them pretty hot.
Yes. Kevin and Ashley will walk up to like rinse their hands off while I'm washing, and they're like, they act like
It
it's,
melt your skin off.
yeah, that it will scald them, because I like it hot, hot, hot. So trust me, when I say I think I get it cleaner than the dishwasher, I do. But the whole point of me telling you this is because I was telling Kevin the other day, I don't mind doing dishes at all. I actually enjoy doing the dishes after we have done like a baking video. So, and that is because I think they're going to install a curb there.
I was going to say, what are they doing?
I think they're going to install a curb there. We both saw something out the car window that you all couldn't see. I apologize. The city is going around putting curbs. Frankly, I wish they would just leave it like it is. I would
really
rather.
Tall, ugly curbs.
They're
too.
very, very tall. They're too tall. I don't like them. Anyway, that's, you know, they decided they want to do it, so whatever. I don't like them. But the dishes that you use to bake with are completely different than like Thanksgiving dishes or Christmas dishes. you're not using big baking pans or a crock pot.
It's not usually greasy either.
Or an electric skillet that it's full of grease, or these are different dishes. These are mason cash bowls and plates and nice little small bowls that you're measuring your salt in and your egg and stuff like that. So I actually find it kind of fun to do those dishes, to do all the dishes. So I make a mess when I'm baking. So I make a mess, get the kitchen dirty, and I kind of find it therapeutic to do the dishes and then to dry every single one of them. So I don't even leave them in the drain to dry. I actually dry every one of them off, put them back where they go, and then I get a Clorox or a Lysol wipe and wipe off all the counters, and then it looks like I was never in there at all. And I love that. And I've told Ashley that so many times that she repeated it back to me one day. What I've said to her so many times, it's like it never happened. And so I remember we went over to her house for dinner one day, and we did the dishes and we put everything up, and she looked at me and she said, "It's like it never happened." But is anyone else like that, or am I the only oddball? Because you don't mind doing dishes.
I don't mind doing do dishes all the time.
Yeah, he really does. He does dishes more than me. But he knows when we're doing a baking video that I'm just gonna take care of it. And he would do it if I didn't feel like it for some reason. But I truly don't mind. So I just am curious if anybody else is like that. I'm gonna sit here and look through Alicia's coupons. We're almost to Walmart. I'm buying some more stuff that I'm running out of. I'm doing so many baking videos that the stuff goes, a 5-pound bag of flour doesn't go as long as you would think it would go. So the box we picked up from the P.O. box is from Eliza in Canada, and I had seen a couple weeks ago that Eliza asked people in the comments. She said, hey, basically this is what she said. She said, hey, I want to send Tammy and Kevin a box, and it's going to have some breakable bottles in there, some drinks. How do you recommend I ship them so that they'll be safe? Well, I didn't see, at the time that I commented back to her, I thought, well, I'll wait and give people a chance to respond. And nobody answered. Nobody. So I said to her, I would use bubble wrap. Lots and lots of bubble wrap. Oh, genius.
Pool noodles.
Oh my gosh. She used pool noodles to ship these bottles.
They're probably a little heavier than
That's brilliant.
It's still a good idea.
It probably is heavier than bubble wrap. Yes, it might have cost her a little bit more to do it. That is genius. Oh my gosh. She said, a perfectly refreshing drink on a hot summer day. Anne of Green Gables lemonade. $3.75 per bottle at sodapopbros.com. I had never heard of Anne of Green Gables drink until I watched this guy. I've talked about him before. His name is, his name is Alex Archibald, and he has the channel Curiosity Inc. And I've talked about him before, and I love it. He and his wife Melissa, and he has a son, Stephen, and then they have a daughter Abigail, and he has another son, and now that I'm talking about it, I'm not going to be able to think of his name. Stephen and Abigail, and I really liked all three of his children, so I feel horrible about not being able to remember the other ones. Anyway, he's mentioned on his channel before about that his son Stephen, bless you, his son Stephen has his own channel called Stephen Draws, and I had never checked it out before. In all honesty, I hadn't. So for some reason, it got recommended to me on Instagram, and I thought, I'm going to go look at it. He talks about his son being able to draw. I'm going to go look at it. I looked at it. He really can draw. I told Kevin, I said, he genuinely is talented and can draw terrific. Anyway, they live in Edmonton, in Canada. So Edmonton, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the town. And he has a store and he sells antiques and collectibles and things like that. Anyway, they went on vacation. It's been probably 2 years ago. But I remembered Anne of Green Gables. Long story short, I know I can't make a story short. They talked about Anne of Green Gables, and as a matter of fact, his wife Melissa, they were selling these wigs with the braids and the red hair, and she put one on, and I remember that. It just stuck with me, and I had never heard of it till then. So I'm thrilled to death that Eliza sent us this. This is Anne of Green Gables Raspberry Cordial, Prince Edward Island is where they're made. And then this is As Country as Avalonia, Anne of Green Gables lemonade. So raspberry cordial and lemonade. I'm so excited to try these.
I didn't know what they said on the pool.
And I think it was genius for you to do this. She said a perfectly refreshing drink on a hot summer day. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Which one came out of which, Kevin? It's the raspberries. Thank goodness she said, because we had taken them out. This is one of my favorites. I think it tastes just like a bowl of fresh raspberries. That would be the raspberry. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Raspberry cordial is $5.
Expensive.
$5.
That's Canadian though. That's probably like 5 cents. That's like 5 cents here.
No, but you know what? Canadian money is different.
A little bit.
So
Not a lot, but a little bit.
It is different, and that's one thing that he says, Alex says on his channel. You know, he gives these prices and stuff like that, but it's like that's Canadian. That's not U.S. dollars. This is Sidrinka. I picked these up at a local Italian deli. $2.79. Don't eat too many at once. LOL. So what are they? I do not know what they are. They're liquor.
No.
Yeah, it's a liquor-filled candies. I've never seen those before. Vachon. I love this brand. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite brands from Canada. Besides, no, I said that. I love Vorman wafers. I love Dare cookies, but I also love Vachon. Those are my top 3 probably brands that I've tried in Canada. Those 3. This is the Passion Flaky Summer Edition. This is lime flavored, and they're flaky pastries. I cannot wait to try these. I have paid a fortune for these on, I think Amazon is where I ordered them. And this says, I hope that this will inspire you to do more Q&A videos in the future. I don't mind doing Q&A videos. As a matter of fact, we have said before, if anyone has any questions, leave them below. And I love this. 3,000 questions about me.
That looks like the...
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
I don't ever mind when people ask questions, and I've said before in those Q&As that if I get enough, that I'll do more. Yeah, I don't ever mind at all. Thank you very much. This is awesome. Let's just pick 1 or 2, and we'll leave it, and then I'll. What was your first job?
Restaurant.
What?
Fast food restaurant.
Fast food. Druthers. I'd rather.
As a dishwasher.
My first job, does it count if it only, does babysitting count?
No, that's not a job.
Okay.
You didn't pay taxes on that.
Does it count if I was only there for 1 day?
I guess so. I mean, yeah.
It counts if I was there for a day?
You got paid.
I don't know that I ever did get anything. No, I truly probably didn't. My first real job was at Kmart. I was a cashier at Kmart. And it was a good job for me because I like to talk and I like to see
She's
people.
one of those people that would slow down the line.
Mm-hmm. But I love being on the cash register because I do like to talk.
And people behind them are going, quit talking 1 minute and go on.
Tammy had mentioned that she used to really like this magazine, but that she was unable to find it. in recent years. So I picked up a few copies for her at the stand. Hope you enjoy them, Tammy.
Reader's Digest, maybe?
I don't know. It's small, or I don't know.
Can't be TDI. Yeah, Reader's Digest.
It is Reader's Digest, and they're so much thinner than they used to be. This is from July and August, and this is from September. Thank you. You know, that was so thoughtful of you that I said that, and you remembered that. We would keep a stack, I'm not kidding you, of Reader's Digest in the bathroom when I was growing up. On the back of the toilet in there, they had this like wooden little bookshelf that fit on the back of the toilet, and all the Reader's Digest were in there. So somebody was doing some heavy reading. I know that I did read, and I won't lie. Reader's Digest is an awesome magazine. I did not know that it was even still a thing. Thank you very much, Eliza. These are very, very thoughtful. I can tell that you listen to what I say, so I appreciate it very, very much. We have another box to open for you. Get this though, this is fun. This box was mailed in Hollywood, Florida. So it was mailed in Hollywood, Florida from Dan and Connie, who live in New York. They went to Florida.
It would have been funnier if they lived in Hollywood, California.
Oh, and they mailed it from Florida?
Hollywood, Florida.
Hollywood, Florida. They were in Florida for vacation, and visited all the hot spots for donuts. Oh my gosh, they had some amazing looking donuts. Anyway, they found us some stuff while they were on vacation, and so they sent us a box, and I opened it, but I guess I didn't actually open the box. So apparently there's more Kevin needs to cut.
There's bubble wrap.
Oh, there's bubble wrap. Okay, but I didn't open it. I didn't want to peek. Oh my gosh!
What's the cookie?
It is. It's Dan sent. It was on his stories. Yeah, I'm thinking it wasn't in a private message. It was actually. I'm pretty sure it was on his stories. NYC Dapper Dan is his stories, and his stories are so fun because, you know, just like they live in New York, and so he shows you getting on the subway and going to the gym. He'll show you his workout in the gym. Oh my gosh, I love watching his gym workout.
It makes me tired.
I would never do it, but it's fascinating, isn't it? Isn't it fun to watch him?
Literally.
But we love watching them, and they'll go out to eat, and they show what they're eating and stuff like that. So when they were in Florida, in his stories, he showed they went in Publix, and I've told him, we don't have a Publix. I would love to go in Publix. That's one of my goals in life, is to go in Publix. So he sent me some cookies. He sent me the Publix fudge stripes, the vanilla cream, the chocolate cream, the chocolate chip. And isn't it funny how they get like vacuum sealed like that? And these are,
Party Ranch.
those are like Oreo.
Like Ritz.
Ritz, yeah. These are the Publix version of a Ritz cracker. And they gave me the receipt too. Thank you very, very much. I'll try to do some blind taste tests if we can.
Yeah.
We'll try to match some of these up with the name brands, and we'll try to do some blind taste tests. So thank you all very, very much for thinking of us and doing all this while you were on vacation. I wanted to show you 2 new shirts that I ordered. There's a place that my sister sent me the link. I think it was a Facebook link. It's called Jennifer's Boutique. And so I ordered 2 shirts. I love this one. It says Friends, and of course it's for Halloween. And but what you don't know when you order them is, number one, it's and it might have said on the description, I don't know, but it's the shiny material, so it kind of looks odd to look at it, to visually, but then when you get it on, it looks really nice. So I ordered a medium, and I thought, well, that looks big, but it's not. It fits me really well, the medium, but it is a shiny material. This one, honestly, if I had to do it again, I would order the Friends one again because I like it. I will wear this, but I would not order this again. So this one, I was hoping it would be just a regular sweatshirt material, and it's not. It's really, really soft on the inside. So it has like this batting, I don't know what you would call that, but it feels like a really soft baby blanket or something on the inside. But then it's just, I don't know. I do not necessarily care for the look of that shiny on the outside on the sweatshirt. And I know North Face, the North Face makes some sweatshirts out of the shiny material. What I think another thing is the neck is kind of big. So when I wear this, I'll probably wear, I told Kevin I would wear a white t-shirt underneath, and I think that'll look better. But I like it. It's cute, and like the bottom, you can see it looks kind of washed out, bleached out. It is cute, but I now knowing that it was that shiny material, I just personally would not get it again. They did take a little while to get to me. What I didn't know is the place is called Jennifer's Boutique. They're actually ordering from China. So these came all the way from China. So they did, I don't remember how long ago it's been since I ordered these. I probably have the date on my invoice. But I did order them a little while ago. But once they got on their way, it was fine. Just know that if you're thinking about ordering from Jennifer's Boutique, I would go ahead and do it now.
August 9th.
August 9th is when I ordered them.
It's been almost exactly a month.
Exactly a month. Yeah, today is
The 8th.
The 8th. Okay, today's the 8th. So it's been almost a month that it took me to get them. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to order from her, I just want you to know. And then the back of the shirt, this looks like it has, it looks like it has some bleach spots, which I like. I think that's cute. But I do want you to know what you're getting, because if you thought you were getting like a regular t-shirt material, like just a regular cotton material, it's not. It is a shiny material. But I love the picture, especially on the front of this one. I'm going to end the vlog for the week, but before I do, I wanted to tell you that I thought it was so ironic. Dan and Connie's box arrived full of the Publix cookies and the Publix brand, their version of Ritz crackers. That same day, they announced on the news that Louisville, Kentucky is getting a Publix. And I just thought that was very ironic that we got Publix and found out the news. It's not going to be in Louisville until 2023, so it's a ways off, but I think that's cool that that's one of the stores that I've always wanted to go in, and they're getting one in Louisville. Now Louisville is a place we never go. I don't think we have been there in years, probably since the last time I remember being in Louisville was when we saw the Book of Mormon, which has been years ago. Is that what you can remember, Kevin? The last time we were in Louisville. Probably. Yeah. Louisville's just not a place that we visit. Is that where World Market was? Before we got our World Market?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we were there. We were there for World Market then, before our World Market was built in Lexington. We were there at that mall in Louisville, but it's not someplace that we go often at all. So when Publix is finally built, that'll be a place that I intentionally go to, very specifically go visit Publix, and that'll be that. And then I told you all months ago, we found out that we're getting a Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky. and that one is supposed to be open in next year. So we will definitely, Richmond is one of those places. It's fairly close, but we just don't go there. We go to Lexington. Lexington is quicker for us to get to rather than go to Richmond. But we're going to be getting Buc-ee's and Publix, and now the only other store that I can think of that I would really like is H-E-B. Now, there's no hope of that, I can tell you that right now. But that would be like really cool to get an H-E-B, because they would give Walmart a run for their money. But I wanted to tell you all a completely different subject. You know, I ask the would you rather questions every single day. When I first started doing the would you rather questions, I was literally coming back on the computer every single day, and I was coming up with a question every single day, and I would like wait down to the minute and be like, what am I going to ask today? Well, I realized, hey, I can schedule those. So it's easier for me to schedule them out. So a lot of times people will say, hey, would you ask this, or or this could be a good question, or whatever. And if you don't see it right away, it's because I've already scheduled the questions out for weeks and weeks and weeks. Well, that's the case with September. Kevin and I sat down one night, and we came up with questions for all of September, and really probably I think like the first week in October I also have would you rather questions for planned for that. But if you all have any would you rather questions that you would like for me to ask in October, I would like to have them to be Halloween specific questions or fall specific questions. So like I've asked the question before, I think a long time ago, like, would you rather spend the night in the Psycho house or Frankenstein's castle, or I don't know, something like that, or Dracula's castle, something like that. I asked something like that a long time ago. But if you think of any that are very specific for Halloween or fall, then for the remainder of the days I have left in October, I will pick some of the questions. I might not ask your question, but if you want to submit something, you can. The thing is it has to be something that I try to be mindful of people all over the world. So it needs to be something that people in the UK know about, people in Australia know about, New Zealand, all these, there's lots of other countries out there, Canada, and so not everybody, some people like for me to ask food specific questions, like a very specific food, like something with pumpkin spice, for example. If you were to say, would you rather have apple spice or pumpkin spice? Well, that wouldn't be a question I would ask, because the UK, they don't do pumpkin spice. I mean, they might get a few pumpkin spice items, but they don't do pumpkin spice. They don't know about it like we do. It's just not a thing. So it would have to be, if you want to submit a question under this video, please do. But it needs to be something that everybody can answer. And I know not everybody has seen every single scary movie, or that might not be your thing, but at least it's something that they would have the opportunity to watch. Whereas pumpkin spice is one of those things that there's just not even the opportunity. So I could come up with them, but I just thought it would be fun. A lot of people like to say, hey, you should ask this and you should ask this. Something to think about. And then when we get closer to Christmas, I would like to ask some would you rather questions that would be like holiday questions. I think like Christmas, or just winter, or just stuff like that. It could be about presents or trees or ornaments or songs or whatever. But I think we could get some really fun holiday specific questions going. I really appreciate everyone who participates on the Would You Rather questions. It's a lot of fun to read your responses, because some people not only will vote, but then they'll tell me why they're voting the way they do, and I like hearing that. I think it's pretty cool. So anyway, I hope you all have a great week, and thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.